All right, what's up, guys? We are back, same day, same almost half of the day. Uh, it just looks like a different day because I'm wearing a different shirt. I absolutely didn't just change my shirt so that it would look like I didn't record this back to back. Now, let's keep playing.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling too. Now, can you take that staff out
Could
and we
possibly
can use it from now on?
What? Transmission.
Of course, you find an excuse for me not to use it anymore. I love that staff.
Wouldn't. He couldn't.
He did.
Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
Wait, we're gonna climb the spire? Well, I can immediately tell that is something I can do that too. No? Okay. Do I talk to anybody or am I just climbing? There's an exclamation point there and I kind of want to know. So.
I guess I should be flattered by the statue.
Yeah, they made a statue of it.
It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
Yeah, but they assume the job is done. Okay, let's climb.
I might be able to climb up the scaffolding at the base of the spire.
Guess we're going this way first. I'll figure this out. I just did it from the wrong side. Let me just, Okay, we figured it. We figured it out, guys. It took us a second. And then jump.
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
Go. Up. I'm just assuming now. Okay, it wasn't. At that time, I was assuming it was just a circle again. Portal 2, tap triangle.
The bowcaster can't reach that from here. Let's get closer. There we go.
Ooh, that's spooky.
Now, how to cross over to the spire.
No, no. This.
Should be able to get up there now. I thought
Okay.
Silence was helping me when he gave me slants. It looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that?
He did that
Well, if I
because
can
he's a
figure out how he
dick.
sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission node at the top will tell me. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside?
We gonna try.
An elevator? Let's see.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Karja will make of this.
Something's happening! Oh, it's so cool. I still can't get over it.
There's the note.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
Dick.
Begged the lands to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless. You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll find you, alright.
Yes. Well, and the coordinates make it simple enough. Even for you.
I am going to kill you. If he is not dead by the end of this game, I am going to be very upset. What a condescending dick.
There's no other choice.
Maintenance mode complete.
Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
Hey guys.
You went inside it, and it transformed, almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason.
I don't care.
A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tanakh, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated.
You realize I go into
Peace,
runes that are
the next
forbidden,
visit
right?
Will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
I remember him being somewhat okay.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now, please?
Hey, new spear?
Quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion.
Yes, please.
Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but I... Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick.
Hey guys.
Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
But now I have to move that piece on my spear to the new one, which my old spear is now gone off my back all of a sudden, so she's just going to
Perhaps
put
you
it on
could
her
spend
back.
more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
Oh, cool. I get to talk to some people before I go. If only I remembered half of them. I just played this game recently, too. Okay, let's talk to some people.
I need to attach the master override to my new spear.
Yeah? Do we have to do that at the bench?
Bench around here
Okay.
I can use.
Hi.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itaman, what do you say?
Hi, Itaman.
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow.
You're welcome.
Did I say right?
You said it fine, Edmund. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
You're a little young.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
There you go. Soon. You know, if I survive.
Lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
Of course. I mean, that's the way towards the bench. Let's talk to some more people. Sun King.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger. Twice the size. Covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were
Probably right.
I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Well, you know what they say, a
It's
hero's
still in
duty never
danger.
ends.
But it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Marat already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
And I would like to be a part of that.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. Asurum, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands.
Yeah.
Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
Hope for
How
peace.
did you get the Tenakth to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tenakth like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension.
Yeah, but you can't just buy
Coming
people.
embassy is the most important yet.
Oh, excuse me.
The best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
Can you still hear me fine there? Yeah, you can still hear me fine there. I don't need it that close. Embassy.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier. Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk.
Good.
He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Your cousin, Fashav.
Oop, I didn't mean it.
How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
5 years. Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder.
Yeah, why would they
That
not?
tribe is renowned
right?
for its brutality. How did he survive?
He be strong. Or join them.
Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will.
Itaman.
Itaman looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you.
Well, that's right. I did save him
He's
in.
turning into a fine young man.
Yeah, from that weird
Which he'll
city
need to be
that
if
was
he's
run by
donated
the heretics.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not.
Me. Well, you
At any
flatter.
rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Edaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even
What a
accompany
dream.
you on one of your adventures.
Yeah, he loves
Make
her.
it sound easy. I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back, but I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
I don't want to put anything in stone. I don't know if choices,
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm
Sorry, man. I can't commit before,
Who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology.
It's
My
not a
wishes for your
no.
success.
Okay, it's not a no.
Goodbye, Aloy. As
It's
always,
just
my
I gotta
hopes are
deal
high.
with some stuff first. All right, call some people, work a few things out. All right, anyone else in this little circle area? Can I talk to these people? I already talked to these people. What about this? Over here.
It's part of the Deathbringer we defeated.
Can I find any cool parts?
This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap.
Any good loot? Okay. So that's for the spear. We got other spots, so.
Looks like a memorial.
Memorial for all the dead.
Those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades. Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled.
That is there no one else to talk to?
But we pushed through.
Oh, someone up there. Hello. Is it just this? Is this what I saw?
Eyes up here, sister! Took you long enough?
Watch out for canisters in the rubble. Don't want another blast.
Well, I don't know if there's anyone else to talk to. I guess we just go towards, what is this objective? Talk to your friends. What other friends do I have? Is it these people?
I'll be right here until you need me.
No. there any other friends? Oh, this is outside the area, apparently. This is inside the area. Gonna be up there.
That's her! She saved Meridian!
Yeah, I did. I know how to use a spear.
There.
Oh, hey.
The workbench.
Hey, guys.
Uthid, Vanasha. Thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face.
I
She's
am
got
going away
business
again.
to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
That's right.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
Thank you.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
I never pictured you as a nanny.
Hold on now.
Oh, I didn't
I'm
skip
not
that.
entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or 2.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah, okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun, and he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium. Blech.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Good.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow, so the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uthid to take command of the garrison there.
I hear
but
the fire
Captain
alarm.
Cuffy here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us
I think
about
it's
your
okay.
adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Okay. Time to make my spear. I'm assuming that that was a drill. Nice. Now I can override stuff.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus,
Nice.
something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Not bad.
Ignoring me again?
And hello to you.
Okay. Sun King. No? Oh. Hey guys.
Aloy, are you finished with your friends, or do you need more time?
No, I'm good.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates.
Oh, yeah.
It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
Nice. Gonna have some fancy sleeping. Yeah, this is where they steal my armor too. Not that it works. You just gonna fall asleep like that, dude? Come on, you could literally lay in a bed and you're gonna fall asleep in a chair. She's gonna go without him. Hey, Loy. He knows where you're going. I mean, I get it. They can't have a guy following me the whole game. But he could have came and then stayed somewhere. Why did she have to bail?
Am I the one to hold this crown of ash and salt? Their kindness calls to me.
Well, I get it, but I don't like it.
My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. My raindrops in the
Hey, it's one of the vault things.
in this emptiness.
I think this is literally part of the map. Like, it's just, she's heading west on the map. Because I remember some of those locations from the actual game.
If I fall,
I think. Unless I'm talking out of my ass, in which case ignore me.
carries on.
No, yeah, because this is the sun shadow, whatever.
Can take my hand in the flood.
Sunfall. Sunfall? Yeah. She's heading west from there. Excuse me.
Voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemnness and bone. The edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rod. I long to reach the other.
How are you going west, but now it's snowy? I guess, yes, snow doesn't have to strictly be at a line north. That's still very strange.
My raindrops in the flood.
Also, where's her bow and spear? Why is it not on her back? Why does it have to be so cinematic that it can't be realistic?
If I'm broken,
I wouldn't do that. Standing on like very like small cliffs, walking along. One slip, and you gone. Why aren't you just on the machine? I guess in case it slips. You didn't have to be alone. Hi.
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Thank you.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I'll kill them all.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at CHAINSCRAPE sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine.
Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I did kind of force you, so it's not a lie.
I see smoke, but not a lot of...
1 second, I gotta level up. These are such like... Oh. What were the other trees? Survivor. Do this.
activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Dodge. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Well, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
Why?
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's son priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ha!
Great.
So I take him there with me. What's the problem?
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent, exposed to attack. I might have died. Oh, me you refused to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Yeah, boy.
Really?
So maybe change your tone.
Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman, proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley, then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back.
Thanks for the tip.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What, to the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
No, that's the will of Aloy.
Trust me.
Okay.
I gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chainscrape first and upgrade my bow.
Probably. Yeah, let's go to Chainscrape. Okay. Save spot. Nice. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I know, yes, I'm in a different shirt again. And we're not exactly where we stopped, or we might be. I don't know how. I had to stop the video partway through yesterday. And we're continuing now the next day. So I think we're going to head to Chainscrape. Let me know if anyone actually is watching these, if the camera quality looks immediately better than it did at the beginning of this video. I messed with a few things to make it a little better, hopefully.
Could teach me how to override these machines.
I don't even know how I managed to get a silent kill on you. I'm gonna just search this guy while this guy comes over. Come on over. Come on. No? I'll come get you then. That one saw me for a second. I just want to kill. Right now. I saw a boar and just wanted to kill it, you know? You're creepy things. I know you're supposed to be like the Watchers from the first game, and you're just, you know, a reskinned version. But still. Okay, now I'll just take care of this. Hi. Good fight. Really, you did well. Okay. Now, I know I said we were going to head to Chainscrape. I'm going to absolutely check out this unknown spot first. Is it up there? It's probably up there, isn't it? Oh, I can probably climb up here, though. I can definitely climb this, right? It absolutely looks like it was made for me to climb. Come on. You got this, Aloy. I just noticed she has fur on her feet as well, like around her leg. That has to be warm here. Although I don't know why I'm questioning that now when it's not like there was warm spots in the first game that she would wear cold stuff for. Oh. Guess I'm gonna go through first. Not yet. Take this. Ah, yeah, you go all the way around. Now we just jumping. Progress. And then we climb. Pulse your focus. Oh, that's kind of cool, I guess, to see nearby handholds. Then we go around. I like that. It makes it somewhat better. Kind of show you what you can and can't climb.
Kind of device. The metal reflects the sun. Looks like some kind of lens.
Now it's mine.
Guess I'll keep it for later.
Is there a way to quickly go down? Yes. Hey, there's the town. Cool. Oh, it looks so good. I also saw another rappel spot right over here.
I don't think I can get past them.
Oh.
Guess I should leave it for now.
It's one of those.
Not even a dent.
This is. So, oh, I assume I burn those away to get into there. That's what it means. I can't get past them. This is a far fall. How much rope you got? Jesus. Most are like, oh, look, cute. It's a raccoon. Me, I'm like, ooh, I know I can use that to craft. I want to go down safely. Okay, okay. Okay.
That must be CHAINSCRAPE. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too.
That's the plan. Although I don't know what's so different from the last time we went to another unknown. Ooh, but it's so far away. Do I go for it? Do not, right? That's in town, hopefully? I'm gonna assume that's in. Yeah, it looks like in town. Maybe.
Outlander approaching.
Yeah, hey, what's up?
Savior? Wanna come in, Savior?
Yeah.
Welcome to CHAINSCRAPE, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
Thank you. I like how they start this game out with like, hey, yeah, everyone knows you. You're the savior. They're gonna treat you with some respect.
By the forge.
Oh, hey.
Petra?
I remember her.
Aloy, what are you doing here?
And then we're gonna go to a new place, and they're all gonna be like, "Who the hell are you?"
About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
Aw,
nice to
why
see
everyone
you.
flirted with me?
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. CHAINSCRAPE's always been a few tools short of a kit.
Okay.
And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra.
I can't. I gotta
I'm just
upgrade my
passing.
gear.
I'm headed west.
Oh.
Sorry.
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah. Of course. Bigger gears to grind.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
flame hair. Good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
I mean, obviously, I'm gonna go have a cold beer. Why wouldn't I want to have a cold beer?
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
At some point, are they gonna talk about the armor no longer working? Or are we just assuming the batteries right now? Which is what I'm assuming is the case. Hey, what's up?
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Okay. Good talk. Upgrade. So, bow. Unlocks new ammo, increases weapons. What does it cost? Oh, it's okay. I actually think I can upgrade this twice. Can't get that yet. I need the down shot. Do it again. And then I need more braided wire anyway, so we won't create a job. I need more braided wire. Okay. Outfit upgrades? Yeah, after losing its power source, it was modified to augment. Lame Aloy. Okay, well, let's upgrade it, because we can. May as well. Like, it's good looking armor. Fang horn antler. Oh, we can just craft traps here. Okay. Why not? Wait. Upgrades, I'm assuming, yeah, these things. Oh, yeah. Alright.
Workbench is all yours?
All ammo diseases available. If they're weak to acid, build up the corroding state. Once in the state, takes damage over time. Acid canister with acid arrows to detonate and trigger them. Nice. Okay.
This should be useful.
So that means I have them already. I can craft more if I need to.
Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Okay. I'm assuming I just upgraded my armor and now you're able to sell me better armor. Is that right? Please? Please?
I told him.
Can I not? Can I not?
Oh, that's a lot.
I can't. Okay, I can't shop here? Yeah, okay, I can't shop here. But you! Apparently I got a bunch of chill water here. Is there a reason to leave it in here? Not at the moment. Right? If I find out I'm full or something, I will. The Legacy Spear! Master memory, blah, blah, blah. I mean, why wouldn't I want it, right? And what's the outfit? Oh, just her original outfit. I'm okay without it.
Throw me in with Tig.
I'm still learning the controls again. Is the spear better? Champion spear, 100 across the board with 25. Legacy spear, 100 across the board with 20. What? There's no difference. There's no difference. This is better inherently. Alright, open my stash up. Let's put it away. It's literally worse. Alright.
Stuff for the stash.
We got quests everywhere. Unknown machine strike. Unknown up there. There's so much. Yeah, let's go up here first. I'm assuming this is the tavern or brewery. Anyone in here wants something with me? There's something over here to collect. That's a nice bit of loot. Okay, let's talk about this quest. Hey.
Hey, Milda.
Milduff.
I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me.
Would you like me to deal with them?
Now I've even worn out my special grip. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking.
Okay.
And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier.
And
Where
now
there's
you're
a
here.
town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before.
You
Anyway,
did it for
next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Or both. It could be both.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly.
Of course.
But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes.
Okay, how do we make
I
it?
hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you
Easy.
need?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems.
Okay, I don't know what
That'll do.
the left leaf
As
stems
for the
are, but I can get
griddle,
meat.
A corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way.
Sounds
Assuming
easy
you're
enough.
as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildif. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And
Oh,
don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
that's so sad. Okay, so I talked to him, got his quests. Now, I'm the type of person that's going to grab literally all the quests in this town before we then move on. Who's that? Herbalist. I need herbs. Hello? I literally can't talk to you. Okay. What we got over there? Boomer? Wait, what? Why is your name Boomer?
Sorry, Red. We're closed.
Okay. I don't know why your name's Boomer, but... Machine Strike Beginner. What is this? Some kind of challenge? Me in there. What do I get in? Oh, it's... At the top. Let me find my way back inside. Oh, they removed the fast travel pack. Good for them. Everyone just bought the gold one immediately and then never worried about it, so... Whoa.
Even the savior of Meridian needs a check.
Oh, is this a board
To
game?
revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
Nope.
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark.
I guess so, just to see
I'll
what the
give you
game is
something
like.
special if you win it on my boards too.
This might be one of those off-stream things I do because it's not going to be entertaining for you to watch. Okay, so let's do the beginning tutorial. Okay. Sure.
All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakhs like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy.
Okay.
We each get a set of pieces.
Why are your pieces
Each
look better?
piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points.
Okay.
And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines.
Okay.
It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that
Okay.
number on the top right corner?
Yeah, VP1.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move,
2,
how powerful their attacks are,
2.
the distance they can strike from.
Yo, this is literally D&D. This is what the channel is born off of.
Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play.
Movement speed,
I'll explain the
attack,
rest as we go.
range,
I own the board,
health.
so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now.
Okay.
Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder.
How much? And then sprint. Yeah, if you waste your... Okay.
Gotta move that machine forward.
I did.
Just need to move that machine forward, Ray.
Is this not forward? You want me to go exactly 2?
Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round.
So I'm guessing you want me to move this forward.
Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn.
I could overcharge.
We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to
Why do you... Wait, what does turning them have to do with
why don't you
anything?
try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first.
What is turning them have to do with
Now move
anything?
when performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power.
Okay.
This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power.
Okay.
And your current machine has 2 points of attack power.
Yes.
So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points.
Yes.
Since my
I can
machine
do basic
isn't
math.
the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain.
Okay.
So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine.
Yeah, I got that.
Did you get all that?
Yeah, I actually did. It was actually very easy to keep up with.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punch? Now grab that second. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further.
But doesn't let it attack, right?
Try sprinting up to one of my machines.
Oh, you're gonna make me go to the...
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion.
Okay.
Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
Okay.
That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick.
Why are you going easy
That
on me?
machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points.
Ah, so if you hit them from behind.
Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow.
Okay.
Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine.
I did.
Now, off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points.
Nice.
You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your
Are you-
machine attacked mine.
But there's not
and
7
hasn't moved
pieces.
yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine,
I would
you can
die.
attack a second time.
It would kill me.
And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing.
Okay.
Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor.
You guys keeping up with all this?
You'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time.
Because you don't have 7 machines.
You did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
Is this all you do?
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget. These are all my spare pieces. I want the savior of Meridian to have them.
Why does everyone just know
to
me?
be sure,
No?
but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor.
Good to
Though
know.
they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky.
So pretty much I'm going to get all the best pieces I can find and then play against everyone.
Brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players.
We're done here?
If you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards.
I'm okay.
I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
I'm perfectly okay.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Get me away from here. It's cool, but it's not like stream video cool.
I'll see you later,
Stream even maybe. Yeah. But videos? Eh. Okay. So let's go get this other quest. Wait, wasn't the girl supposed to be here? Herbalist. Milduff. Petra.
Come for that beer after all,
Yeah.
eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
You literally
What
offered
do I
me
do?
to.
What's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Spit and fire.
Fire and spit.
No, you say spit and fire after they say fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Your
Like
forge
what?
is broken.
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table!
Or I'll kill ya.
Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
Bristlebacks.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Yeah.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Ulvund was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But
Which
how could
is what I plan to
bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvund?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvund has taken to blaming the Karja for them. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids.
But it's not the same person
Give him
anymore.
half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me.
Yeah.
Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Olvend.
Can I kill him?
Around here, everything's about Olvend.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn.
I mean, it's smart.
The thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Olvend?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Olvend has a stake in all those claims,
he would
make
be
him
rich.
richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention CHAINSCRAPE would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be on my way now. It was a good drink.
Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Okay, is it that rare? Given I don't remember anyone else I've seen with my red hair, but... Oh, it's just a note. I was like, what the hell is it? Oderg. The Flycash. Hey, Olvern's down there. Okay, well, let's go get these exclamation points. Hey.
Clumsy, aren't ya?
I hope Corvin and the others are doing better than I am.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of CHAINSCRAPE, where the river ends.
I have to go that way.
I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Olvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg.
I'm sorry to hear.
Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed.
Uh-oh.
Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvin and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Olvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
I don't like this Olvend. Can I kill him?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvend... his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
Which is completely understandable. Well, I might be able to help.
Check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Who are you in the background? Just sitting there. Okay, got one more quest. Grab while we're here. Is it to talk to Olrund? Kinda don't want to. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, I don't want to.
We are on the same side here. What do you want, Olvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate,
You think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it. What other choice do you have?
I'll get rid of the bristlebacks.
Hi.
I'm the other choice.
What auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Yep, and I'm gonna make your life hell.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulfund Freehold.
I don't like you.
At your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
Nope, I'm gonna make your life hell.
The embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Not before I make
Once
your
I've
life
dealt
hell.
with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place.
Yeah, and the mines and the
let's get to it, hey?
making
Off you
food.
go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied,
You're not a fellow
intimidated,
laborer.
and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
You look ridiculous.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or
You were
dropped
just sitting.
opportunity into my lap.
Doing nothing while talking to someone.
Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
No, that's not
And
true.
where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers
I'm
of
sure.
this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. Then just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Yeah.
If CHAINSCRAPE is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osseram folk, of course.
I
You
hate
think
you.
a Carja can head this whole venture?
Yes.
Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with CHAINSCRAPE from the beginning. I mean,
One
I'm
arrow will change
practically
that.
its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded CHAINSCRAPE. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say CHAINSCRAPE is what it is thanks to me.
No.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osseram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osseram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
An arrow in his head.
Just
Put
be
an
ready to blow
arrow
the
in his
whistle.
head. Just put an arrow in his head. Put an arrow in his head. Put an arrow in his head.
Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
No. 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 Maybe?
Savior, over here.
Or are you in the bar?
Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvan's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd.
It is.
But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry.
I can look into that.
Unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return.
Done.
Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
We already know what it is.
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Of course.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
Understood. What's your role?
You get stuck out here.
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of CHAINSCRAPE.
He said practically a founder?
Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but CHAINSCRAPE is all gears and rust and bad ale.
Hey, the ale wasn't
Claiming
bad.
that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the mad Sun King.
And they never will.
With the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
Why is the mine
Oseram
still operating if
refused
there's a
to
work
work,
stoppage?
Unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
Okay.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
No, he won't. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna help. But he won't stop blaming. Oh, hey, Pit?
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a danger,
Yes.
not just against machines.
Okay.
Name's O'Dirk. Best place
O'Dirk.
to practice close combat.
Okay.
Say, you, the savior of Meridian, champion.
Who?
The Enduring. A legendary. I've heard the Tanakh have training pits. It's how the warriors get, and only the very best from the pits.
Okay.
So, to find the Enduring,
You'll have to go far if you do. The 3 clans, 3 cap.
Okay.
My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if the Tanakh don't kill you on sight. But that's a
Yeah.
far spark in the wind.
Okay.
I also offer.
Okay.
would I be fighting?
Well, I know you're the same, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are we
Okay.
only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and butt. I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So,
I might be.
that's what I like.
Refreshing, I guess. It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Erend took it down? Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this? Seems like bitterleaf likes to grow on rocky terrain. Okay, I think I have enough bitterleaf. Can't override that machine. But I could learn if there's a code in here. Should be enough wild meat for Noldiv.
Time to follow up!
Scroungers. Noldiv said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles. No metal panel. Thought I'd check another scrap pile. I think I have everything I need.